Yo, what's good? What's good? Episode 42, Floatin Flowin podcast. We are here. Appreciate everybody for engaging with our content, our my content, our shoes content, gaming page, Iceberg Lounge, Iceberg Slim, my pages, A5 Show, and Austin Chris 523. Really, really appreciate you guys. We're growing because of y'all on all social medias. We're on Threads, X, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat Spotlight now, and TikTok, of course. Really appreciate y'all for fucking with us and showing love. Again, we're growing because of you guys.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna say that before every single episode, man. And Ashu, always a pleasure. Appreciate you being here today. How we doing?
good man, we good. Like you said, bro, thank you to the people out there supporting us. My YouTube, every day I wake up, I got either like one extra subscriber or two more subscribers, or I look at my views and I got a couple extra views, or maybe an older video I posted like what I'm saying a couple weeks ago, it got like what I'm saying 25, 20, and I know 25 views ain't a lot, but I'm looking like, damn, bro. I ain't like, when I first started, it was like 1 to 2, 3 views. Like y'all, y'all was the only ones that was watching. So shout out to y'all for sure. First day back at work today was smooth. We had lunch. Lunch was provided. I'm actually happy to be back. It gets me back into a routine. The summer's smooth, but like not having nothing to do really. It kind of what I'm saying. I need to have some kind of like structure. So it feel good to be back into that. What I'm saying, the swing of things. I actually feel like I'm part of the world. So, but I'm good. But what about you?
Man, I'm good. You said a lot right there with your opening, bro. Fucking first things first. Yeah, like one subscriber in a day or one extra follower in a day, yeah, like that sound like nothing, but that shit add up.
Yes, bro.
That shit adds up, bro. And like that's kind of like the mindset I keep with my pages. Like if I get a subscriber in a day or a follower in a day or just any type of engagement, like that's a plus. Like I'm
Yes.
not I'm not tripping about not getting fucking 100,000 followers
Right.
overnight. Like
No.
this social media shit is really showing us it's a fucking marathon,
Yes,
and
bro.
it's like truly about consistency, even when you don't have any followers or when you have 20 followers or 25 views. It's about staying true to the goal, you know what I mean? And you see the growth over time. So big ups to you, man, for your growth. You're killing your pages and fucking your editing is actually great, bro.
Yes,
Like
thanks,
your
bro.
YouTube videos are great. Like you learned quick, bro, but you was like committed and you're super consistent. So as much as it is the um we have to give the credit to the viewers, make sure you give yourself some credit too, bro, because you're going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate you, nigga.
But yeah, you said you're happy to be back in a routine, bro. Bro, like I remember when I had got fired in May, and that just 2 months of just not working. Like, yeah, it's cool. You got a lot of time in your day, free time, do whatever. But I'm a very routine driven
Yes, bro.
person. Like I like waking up at a certain
Yep.
time, going to the gym, having to do something. I have to do something.
Yeah, bro.
And like it like having a lot of time to just, pick, yeah, that's cool, but like I like having like a structure, whether that's like training all day or training three. There's got to be some type of structure, bro. And if that's provided by some type of employment, then hey, fuck it, that's cool too. So like it's I feel what you're saying
Yeah,
for
bro.
sure. Because I'm the same exact way. But I'm doing good, man. Doing really good. I enjoyed my day off today. Uh, like I said a few episodes ago, I'm in the process of watching all the Marvel movies in order. So I watched Iron Man 3 today. I mean, I watched it before, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, bro.
Great, great movie.
Yes.
Is that the best Iron Man?
Uh, damn, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Iron Man 2 is definitely the worst.
Iron Man 2 is the worst out of the three. Iron
Yeah.
Man 1 to me, I don't know if it's nostalgia, bro, but that shit, bro. And it started everything. Like when I think about all this stuff we watched, bro, it started from Iron Man 8, like or Iron Man 2008, excuse me. So I don't know which is the better movie. I might need to go rewatch some shit to see because I really don't even know which would be the better. Right now, I gotta go Iron Man 1, and then I'll probably start Iron Man 1, bench Iron Man 3, and cut Iron Man 2. That's probably my order.
Yeah, I'd probably start Iron Man 3 and then bench Iron Man 1, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So, but Iron Man 2 is definitely cut
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure. So, yeah, but I'm doing real good, man. Can't complain. But other than that, man, you got Icebreaker was good.
All right, we got 3 questions today. We're gonna stick to the NBA today. My first question: what NBA opinion have you completely changed your mind about?
What NBA opinion I have completely changed my mind about, believe it or not, this is true. And all my friends in Jacksonville will concur to this. Like I just had one of my friends I went to high school with. I had something to say about Bron and holding up the line, making his decision, and he was like, "Since when you feel like this about Bron?" There was a point in time where I thought LeBron James was the GOAT. There was. But as I've said before, that all changed in 2018. I just felt like he laid down. I know after the J.R. Smith game, that is unfortunate. That is annoying.
Yeah,
But I feel like he laid down in front of everybody, and that's just something I can't. Like I don't think Bean would ever do that. I've never seen Steph do that. And I know people will bring up Bean, not shooting in the second half or whatever. Bean was trying to prove a point.
that's different.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's very different.
yeah.
So um, that's not hit. I mean, kind of is giving up on his team, but
You're
there was a bigger, like he was trying to prove a point,
yeah.
bro. Like
You're hindering the team
so,
though. So
yeah, yeah, bro. So yeah, I would definitely say that because he was my GOAT. And as I've learned a lot about basketball history and continue to learn more about basketball history and how great the guys were that I didn't even witness, including Michael Jordan, um, he's getting knocked down the list, bro. He really is. He got knocked down to 8. I don't see him going below 8. I mean, there's a conversation there for Hakeem because Hakeem is, whoo, that's a tough, that's a tough 9. But as of right now, as it stands,
yeah.
Bron's 8th to me all time. Hakeem could go, but I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean that. I don't know. But yeah, definitely Bron being the GOAT. Jordan's my GOAT for sure. Now, what about you?
We're gonna stick to the GOAT debate. At one point, now this is before I watched Michael Jordan, but we all grew up on Kobe. So I was under the impression, and I ain't gonna lie, depending on the day you ask me, Kobe better than Michael Jordan. I don't know. Like it really just depends on the day. But I remember adamantly growing up, bro, being a kid. Obviously, we all watched them, and I think that played a part into it. Growing up, just like the old heads, they grew up watching Jordan. We grew up watching Kobe, bro. And I used to after I know what 2009 from 2009 on, I'm watching everything dealing with Kobe, bro. So I was really damn near obsessed. So when I'm hearing oh Michael Jordan is, I'm like, man, hell no, Kobe. And I think there's an argument that you can make that he's more skilled than Michael. To me, I think I can make that argument. I definitely think I could. But who the greater player is, I'm still gonna go Michael Jordan today. I mean, shit, I don't know. I might wake up next month and be like, I don't know. But between them two, bro, I really go back and forth. That's probably my those. That's probably my those are because that's my top 3. Ron, Kobe, Jordan, not in order, but Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Bron. Those are my top 3. But obviously between Michael and Kobe, because their game's so similar, bro, it's like. And I'm looking at Kobe. He took what Michael Jordan did, and he, in my opinion, progressed it because Michael isn't the shooter Kobe is. And as much as everybody wants to talk about the percentages, I know, but Kobe can shoot the ball. I know y'all want to act like
One, yes,
he
yes,
can shoot the
oh,
ball,
yes.
bro. So that's what that would probably be my, what I'm saying, my opinion. My next question. This is gonna be funny as hell. What player did you dislike at first, but eventually became a fan of?
Whoo!
I already know mine. As soon as I see that shit.
Kevin Durant.
Mm.
Kevin Durant.
Mm.
At first, like like I said, I thought Braun was the GOAT, and I am a Cavs fan. Um, Kevin Durant was the biggest threat. Like I'm talking early 2010s.
Mm-hmm.
Those MVP, bro. KD used to cook.
Mm.
I am talking deep fry, souffle, fondue. Cook this
Mm-hmm.
nigga every
Every time.
time they played. And then I'm the nigga at school talking about yeah, Braun had 28 to KD's 35, but you see how he did it though? Like, I was that nigga, bro. I really was. So, but as I grew, as KD's career progressed, I honestly, where things turned for KD, I really fucked with how he embraced being a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Really, there's a lot of me that fucks with that. Yeah, y'all don't like this. I'm gonna do it anyway. All y'all can eat a
That
dick,
is.
and I'm gonna win the championship, and I'm gonna be the best player in the league, and I'm gonna dominate your favorite player. And what you gonna do? You can be mad,
Be mad.
but this is what's happening. So I really fucked with that. I really fucked with that. How he embraced that role. So I'm gonna have to say Kevin Durant because now KD is 100% one of my three favorite players ever,
Yeah.
ever. Really fuck with KD.
For me, this is easy. Carl Anthony Towns, man, come to the front. When Carl was in Minnesota, now I will say, I thought he was like I always saw he was skilled and talented. To me, I don't know if it was his motor or maybe I got caught up in the memes and the videos. I don't know, but I always knew he could hoop. But there was a time where before we even traded for Carl, there was talks about us trading Julius for Carl Anthony Towns, and this probably has to do with me just being loyal. Like once I get him out, when the season start, whoever on my team, I want him to stay on my team. So the season start, if Julius Randle start the season on the Knicks, and in the season I need him to be on the Knicks. That's just how it is. So they was talking about trading Julius for Carl, like, and I'm looking. Julius came here when nobody else wanted to come here. He came to New York when nobody else came. He took as much as everybody wanted to say, say what you want. He took us to the playoffs that year. Before Jalen Brunson got here, he literally carried us to the 4th seed, bro. If you look at that roster, we had no business being in the postseason. So I'm looking at that like, nah, man, we can't trade Julius. You know what I'm saying? Cat now looking, bro. Eastern Conference Final his first year, with the team. The next year, win an NBA championship, and he played a pivotal role. Like obviously JB did what Finals MVP. Karl Anthony Towns and his performance on defense against Wemby was right. Like I mean, in terms of impact, that shit is right here. To me, as a Knicks
Y'all do
fan,
not win without Cat.
as a Knicks fan, to me, that shit meant so much, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like going to that series, it's like shit. Obviously, I'm confident, yeah, we gonna win, but it's like that motherfucker not like I'm looking at. We watched every game in the playoffs, bro. I'm looking at Wemby like, fuck, bro. I don't know, and I'm Cat. He stay in foul trouble, and they try to, I do feel like they tried to, put him in foul trouble after game 1. But he managed himself well. He didn't, pout. He didn't, lose himself in the game. He played hard the whole series. So, Cat. Definitely for me, Cat. That's my guy, And
That's a good one.
lastly, the question is, what NBA team do you secretly enjoy watching? I'm going to change it to what NBA matchup through our childhood, youth, whatever, what NBA matchup between teams or players is your favorite to watch?
Dame Russ.
Mm.
Dame Russ.
Mm.
Because every time they play is some shit. Every time. And recently, that's like one of my favorite matchups, bro. Recently, in recent NBA history. Dame and Russ for sure. And it was everything to me in that playoff series when he hit that
Mm.
gamer from the logo and waved them niggas off.
Oh shit.
Bro, that's the coldest shit ever, bro. Ever, ever. So I'm gonna name three.
Hmm.
So two are more recent history. I'm gonna go Dame Russ, Kyrie, Steph. Because Kyrie, you can tell like when they play,
He took that shit
Kyrie
personal.
he
He took
hunts
that
that
shit
nigga,
personal.
bro. Every time.
Especially after I think him being hurt the first year y'all played in the finals. I think when y'all came back, he wanted that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, bro. So Steph, Kyrie, and then I'm gonna go to 2010s. I'm gonna say Cole Mello.
Mm,
Yeah, they
yeah, that's
dog fight. Dog fight. I'm talking wrestling on the court,
that was
bows.
damn, bro. That was a tough ass watch for a nigga like me. I can't hold you.
Y-
I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
that was good
that
bump.
was good ass
That was
ball.
good. You could throw Kobe D Wade. Really, Kobe with
Kobe with any
any of the
star,
top guys.
yes, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. So that would be my three.
I'm gonna pick Braun versus Celtics. I think that because we grew up on that shit. Whether it's in Cleveland the first time, Miami when he went to Miami, whether it's coming back to Cleveland, which to me, out of all the series when he came back to Cleveland, those are probably my favorite Bron Celtics series. Miami. I feel like I knew they was gonna beat them niggas. I knew the Celtics was the Celtics, but I just felt like they was too old to be trying to compete. And they took them to what 7 games. It did happen. But I wasn't really concerned with that in Miami. Now, when he went back to Cleveland, I feel like those are the series I really would enjoy watching those. Like I sat down and watched all them games. They always go, you know what I'm saying? He getting 45 or he getting 40 or 35, 10 and 10, 30, 10 and 10. Like him versus Celtics, I really, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy those. I will throw, this is a personal favorite for me because we probably ain't had no shot, but I'm looking at my nigga, everybody looking at Melo like, why you ain't go to Miami? And we going to play Miami. And we played them in the playoffs. I want to say 2010. We lost 5, but we won one of them games, and it was at home, bro. And that's one of my favorite Nick games to watch on YouTube ever, bro. Like the way he, like my nigga Melo going that D Wade, going that Bron, like we Melo. I think JR might have been. I don't think he was there yet. It was just really Melo and Amari, bro, and Amari was hurt, so really it was just Melo. So I'm looking at, and that's my favorite player. I'm looking at him not back down. He ain't ducking no smoke. He not running. He going that nigga like that's probably one of my favorites. And obviously, before Kevin Durant went, damn, I might got OKC go, but it didn't last that long. Before Kevin Durant went to Golden State, the Golden State Cleveland, them two finals before KD got there, those were probably two of my favorite series to watch, bro. Like even when Kyrie was hurt, watching Bron, like watching how he was thinking the game, because he really had to like, all right, Kai gone, K Love gone. How can I like give us the best chance to like watching him like try to figure it out, even though y'all lost, like try to figure that shit out. That shit was very impressive. And then y'all coming back 3-1 when everybody thought it was over, including me. I'm like, damn, this shit over, bro. And then Game 6. Well, they both had 40 in Game 6, right? Or Game 5. They both went
For the
41.
game five, yeah, they both have 41 in game
Then
five.
Game 6, and then when we get back to Game 7, everybody know Game 7 is anything can happen, bro. But those are probably the matchups I cherish the most growing up, bro. Like those are we sitting down, everybody sitting down, you know what I'm saying, in front of the TV in the college dorm or wherever I was at the time. We watching them games like hell yeah. Those are times.
Yeah. You brought up game 7. Before we get into the docket, just quick question. We say a lot, we got a lot of opinions about Bron. You know, like I said, to me, he's eighth all time. Is LeBron James the greatest game 7 player ever?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say yeah.
Yes. I don't think it's
Like
really
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If somebody asked me, you need one player for a game 7,
Bron.
LeBron James.
Bron.
LeBron James. And I'm gonna say that because Jordan don't do
You
game
don't do
7, so
those.
we not
See, that's
even
what I'm saying.
considering Jordan.
I know Bron
But
get into a Game 7. Because I'm trying to think of how many Game 7s he's lost. But every Game 7 I've seen him play, I think he
I'm
will.
talking about odds stacked against him,
Mm.
outnumbered, teammates injured. Look, bro, that nigga is
TD
cold,
Garden,
bro. That nigga's
2016
cold, bro.
against San Antonio, Miami. Like, yeah, yeah. Indiana, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go Braun there.
Detroit, yeah. Greatest game seven
Yeah,
player ever.
yeah, bro. That's fair to say. Fair to say for sure. But fun icebreaker, bro. That was dope. Let's get into the docket, man. Big news dropped today. Russell Westbrook has officially retired from the NBA.
Yep.
How you feel?
Uh, Russ is one of my favorite players because after KD left, I didn't like the smut and like how everybody was trying to validate Kevin Durant's reason to leave for leaving Russ, rather than just maybe saying KD wanted to go play for a different team. I don't think maybe Russ had factored into that decision, but the smut and the disrespect and the way people were talking about Russell Westbrook after I'm saying KD left and how you couldn't win without. And then looking back, did he win a championship? No. I 100% believe you put the right pieces around Russ, you can win. I think that. I don't think he ever had her outside of when he had KD. There was never a time he looked at his roster and be like, "Oh, that's championship roster." There was never a time if you want to look at OKC with PG and Melo, I don't think that's enough time to be. I'm saying I don't think it is, but I can never look at one of his rosters and say like, "Oh yeah, they can win a championship." And for watching him and as much he got of every roster he played with, whether it's OKC, whether it's Washington, whether it's Houston, he plays hard every night. That's all you ask for as a fan. That's all you want to see. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many niggas we got all these cool guys in the league, very skilled guys, but we got a lot of cool guys that don't want to play hard. Russ play hard every single night. If he's playing the worst team in the league, he's playing hard. If he's playing the best team in the league, he's playing hard. Dame, Steph, D Rose, he takes every point guard matchup. He take all them shits personal. I ain't gonna lie. You said earlier, but it hurt because in some ways it's like, damn, bro, our child, we getting old. Like we grew up on Russ, we grew up on KD, we grew up on Brown, we grew up on these players, bro. So to see him starting to finally, I'm saying, hang it up and say I'm done with this. It's tough. But as a fan, I could never, what I'm saying, he gave us everything he had. I don't think he left anything to prove, anything on the floor. I think he got everything out of everything out of his career he could have. Everything. And
Yeah,
definitely one of my favorite players, one of the hardest players ever, hardest playing players ever, one of the greatest players ever. In my opinion, if you want to talk about point guards, you gotta have them point them top 5 discuss. You gotta put him in there for what he's done. You have to. But yeah, bro, definitely a tough day for the NBA to see Russ go. And I got another thing to say about it, but I'm gonna let you go first because the way the NBA is treating these veteran players, nasty. I think that's
yeah,
another thing we could talk about. But the way just think about CP, the way he gone out, Russ should have got a farewell tour. If you think
bro,
about it.
bro. Yeah, that's why it hurt. Like when I saw the headlines today, like I had to check Shams. Like, is niggas playing? Like, is this for real? Like he done for real? And then he said it himself. Like he put it on his social media. He dropped a video about it, and I was just like, "Fuck, bro!" Like that hurt because yeah, it's like this is a guy we grew up watching and battling, and we were watching him literally put it all on the floor, leave it all on the floor every night. I'm talking on some Iverson shit, on some Kobe shit. This is one dude you can look back in NBA history and you can never question if he left anything on the court or if he didn't play his hardest. Like, this is why we love and respect Russell Westbrook. On the flip side, though, I was hurt because I feel like he didn't go out on his own will. I feel like you said, and it's another conversation, but the NBA right now is kind of doing away with vets, and I don't know why,
Yeah, bro.
because you can't tell me a vet like Russell Westbrook on that Grizzlies team when Ja was pistol toting in the club wouldn't help that young man.
Come on.
Like, hey man, hey, look, that's not what we here for. Let's
Wrong.
get a good group around you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wrong.
and there's a lot of youth in the league that needs mentorship from a guy like Russell Westbrook, who's been there and done that, who to me is a top five point guard of all time.
Yes.
So that's why it hurt to me, because like I know for a fact he did not go out on his own will, bro. This is not how Russ wanted it to end.
Mm.
Russ, let's be for real. He had his last season was with Sacramento. I guess he was either waived or it was the end of his deal, and he was waiting on some. He was in a period where he was waiting to be signed. Nobody was calling. Rhetoric being spewed. Nobody wants him. I guess now it's 18 years in the game. Now it's time. No, he didn't want to go out like that, bro. I
Oh,
know he
right.
didn't. No, he did. I know he didn't, bro. Like, so that's why it hurt, bro. The way he went out, the way CP went out, they deserve better. They deserve better on their way out, bro. And I just hate that a guy like that who really represents what you want the game of basketball to
Yes.
be about so well, he didn't get that championship.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he deserved one. He deserved one. And unfortunately, he is in that conversation with Iverson and Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing now, of the guy who retired and never won a championship, one of the greatest to ever do it that never won. And yeah, bro, it really hurt. It
Yeah,
really
bro.
hurt me, bro. But hell of a career, though. I mean, there's a lot of good you can say. His legacy to us that love and respect him is like unmatched, bro. Like we can't even throw no flag on
Mm-mm.
dude. I don't see how anybody does.
No, bro, that's what I was going to get to. Like, the way the media has covered him since the departure of Kevin Durant, I don't understand how you can watch some. Now, everybody said he wanted to watch somebody go out there and just play hard. If I had to, guesstimate the value, he earned it every dollar he had played. Every dollar he's earned in the NBA, he has earned it through his play, bro. I've never turned the TV on and been like, damn, Russ ain't got it now. He ain't trying to play it. No, bro. I've never. So to see him, like, somebody go out, play hard, be loyal.
Yes.
In the era of, call it what you want, it's disloyalty. In the era of team switching and team hopping and guys teaming up, for him to be like, nah, I'm standing right here. KD left, he said, nah, I'm standing right here. I'm gonna sign a Supermax right here. We're gonna try to win right here. That is, and obviously it didn't happen. Cool. But you want, and me, I want that in my superstar player. In my best player, I need that. I don't need you worrying about jumping and shit. He ain't never thinking about, now when it was time for, they realized it wasn't gonna work and it was mutual, then he was all right, I'll move on. But he was never like, if you asked me if he ever wanted to leave OKC, no. If they never asked him, hey, Russ, we want to move on, you know what I'm saying? If they just wanted to, retool, he would have stayed in OKC. He would have retired at Thunder,
Yeah.
which is what I wanted
Yeah.
to see him do. I was hearing things, maybe he'd go back to OKC, on a vet min, which would be hard because championship team, and his impact on that team would be very, very much important, you know what I'm saying? But, and like, it's just, I'm looking at all the teams in the league like, damn, bro, couldn't nobody use a Russell Westbrook?
Nobody.
Nobody could use, and I don't know what he averaged this year, but it was somewhere like around 14,
I'm about
14, something. So like, you couldn't nobody use, or somebody come off the bench, push the pace, play hard, get other guys involved. Nobody could use that. I don't understand, bro. I'm looking at some of the guys that get contracts. I'm like, damn.
I'm talking we're looking at 15, 5, and 7.
Come on.
15, 15, 5, and 7
And I can see
in
like,
year 17.
and I can see him, DeMar. DeMar's looking like, DeMar don't got a team either. I don't know if you know, DeMar ain't signed yet either.
Yeah, I know.
It's a few players like I'm looking like, bro. Why are they like? Why are vets?
Like,
Why are
what
we?
are we waiting on? What are we waiting
What
on?
are we
Is
doing?
the better question. Yeah, like, and I got a real bone to pick with niggas about Russ too, because like you said, the whole rhetoric about him and the headlines, selfish player, locker room nuisance, this, that, and the third. Niggas, bro, I see a lot of niggas today on TikTok or social media. Now they giving the nigga his flowers. Now he this top 7, top 5 PG. but was the same niggas
Yes, bro.
popping it on bro name
Can't win with
during
them.
his career.
Can't win with, and I ain't gonna forget that Lakers thing. Some of y'all, the way y'all was speaking about, and yes, some of it was bad hoop, cool. Some of y'all, the way y'all was speaking about Russell Westbrook while he's playing for the Lakers, I'm not gonna hold you. It makes me question how the way you view the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
really
Because if you
does make
know,
me like question
yeah,
something like, what are we doing?
because if you fucking know what's really going on, that was outside of Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, they were trying to make him a corner 3-point shooter or just an off-ball player. When have you ever seen Russell Westbrook play off the basketball?
Never.
You want Russ, you'd say Russ got to come off the bench. Okay, he coming off the bench, no problem. He gonna play hard. But you see Russ start, he gonna play hard, ball dominant, make the right plays, get to the rim, make open middies, even on depending on the night, open threes. But when have you ever seen Russ play as a motion two guard? Because LeBron James is the predominant ball handler? What are we doing?
Bro. And if I'm
What
not
are we
mistaken,
doing?
out of everybody on that roster, he played the most games out of everybody on that damn roster. Like another thing, play every night. Something other guys don't. You know what I'm saying? Russ to me is he's a hooper's hooper. He plays hard. He plays every night, and you know what I'm saying. He bring it every night, and that's all that matters to him. Playing hard, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I said earlier, just hate how he went out, and all you cap ass niggas can shut up. Cause like I know a lot of the niggas that are now
Mm-hmm.
flipping the script, and we checking temperature, bro. Cause I remember, cause I was one of the ones standing up for Russ. I remember, bro. So yeah, but shout out to Russell Westbrook, bro. He loved on floating and flowing. He loved over here, bro. You ain't
Yes.
got like yeah, one of my favorite players ever. I just hate how it ended, bro. He deserved better. He deserved better. CP deserved better. And I really hope they don't do the other guys like that, drive them out like that, and to the point where they're sitting there kind of with their hands open, waiting for the next opportunity that just doesn't come for all the wrong reasons, and then they just like, you know what, fuck this.
That's it,
Like
bro.
they deserve better than
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Like, and now we're at a point now it's like Russ gone, CP gone. Now we on like who next?
That's right.
Steph,
Hey, look, bro.
Dame, Kyrie. Like fuck. If I'm hurt about Russ, bro, retiring. Fuck.
Yeah, bro.
When Dame, when Kyrie go, and Dame,
We got
Steph go.
pillars of the game are
Oh
about to, you know what I'm saying, start stepping down, hand the reins off to the young fellas. Steph, Dang, Bron, like much as you know what I'm saying. I'm telling people, bro, because I think people get us misconstrued in terms of how we view Bron. We don't have a problem with Bron. It's just
I
in
don't.
terms of his rating, his ranking. Obviously we got in my opinion, Austin's opinion on Bron, in my opinion on Bron and Austin. But what I will say is this: when he retires, we gonna miss that nigga, bro. The league is going to the basketball world. Oh man, we gonna be sick, bro. I'm telling you, as much as you know what I'm saying, because I see a lot of guys getting our comments and they like, I don't know if they trolling or feeding off what we saying, but I'm saying something like, hold on, we ain't saying that about Bron, because when he retire, I'm gonna be sick. Like, damn, bro,
Yeah.
I've watched this nigga my
Nah,
whole
real
life.
shit. Real shit.
I'll be like,
Real shit. Like, and I'm glad you said that. That's a very, very important point. Cause yeah, like I got an opinion about Bron and rank him where 9 out of 10 niggas would disagree or say I'm wrong or whatever the case may be. But understand our opinions are never personal.
mm-mm.
Like, I mean, it's just my opinion, and I don't think it's. I have a ground to stand on. I have arguments behind it. It's just something I truly believe, but it's never personal. And 100%, I grew up watching LeBron James. 100%. Um, and the NBA is not going to be the same without him specifically, right? Just same way it felt weird when Kobe was gone. But I'm gonna be honest, post Kobe, we was able to get by and deal with it because of
That's
LeBron
what I'm saying, bro.
and Stephen Curry.
Yes.
and a little bit of
Kevin
Kevin Durant.
Durant, and Kawhi, like
Now, when there's an NBA without LeBron, without Steph, without KD, hey, look, it get a little shaky. I know there's Shea, there's AE, there's Wemby. Yes, I get it. I get it. They're not who we just named.
mm-mm, not yet. Mm-mm. May not ever be.
Maybe they'll turn into it. Hey, time will
We'll
tell. But
see.
all I know is, I'm glad you said that, bro, because
Yeah,
we will miss LeBron James,
yes, bro.
100%. We will miss him. Uh, and now we know we're on the clock. We'll get 2 to 3 more years because he is eligible for a player option in year 3, I think,
You
in
got
his third
yeah.
year. So if he takes that or not, that's of course up to him. But we on the clock. We on the clock.
Yeah.
Writing's on the
I'm
wall,
saying, bro.
bro. Yeah. So
I might gotta go to me try to catch me a LeBron game. Maybe when he go play the Hornets or something, bro. See if I can catch him before he get up out of here.
yeah,
Might have to
for
try to get
sure.
that done this year.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, we're watching the passing of the torch or the whatever you want to call the generation from the past moving on.
Hmm?
I don't know what you want to call it or label it, but that's what's happening in front of our face. So much love to Russ. Much love to fucking Russ, bro. God damn. But yeah, bro. Next topic. NBA schedule
Mm-hmm.
officially dropped. NBA schedule officially dropped. So here's what we got for opening week. Opening week. Well, you want to do Christmas Day first or opening
You
week?
go opening week, man.
Opening week. Just and it's so weird. Like, what are we doing? Boston, Detroit, Tuesday, October 20th. Boston, Detroit, Philly, New York, OKC, San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, you got Minnesota, Miami, Golden State, LA. Thursday, you got Cleveland, Philly,
Mm.
Denver, OKC. And Friday, you got New York, Boston,
Mm.
and Houston, San Antonio.
Ooh.
How you feel about opening week?
Ooh. For obvious reasons, I'm feeling great. You know what I mean? You know, so this is the first, you know what I'm saying? I get to watch it, you know what I'm saying, a ring ceremony, and it's my team doing the shit. So obviously I feel good about that. But in terms of the slate of the game, I didn't even know we played Boston that Friday. That's gonna be a good ass week of hoops for the Knicks. Like we played Philly opening night, which I think could be a really good. I know I'm hoping the emotions don't get caught because I've watched a lot of ring night basketball, and the team that won always end up getting their ass whooped on ring night and getting blown out because of so many emotions from what I can hear. So maybe that's going, but I'm hoping it's a good game because I really want to. I want to see how we match up against Philly. You know, everybody's jumping on this bandwagon. Oh, Philly, you know what I'm saying? And I can't fucking wait till the season starts because y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Yes, talented team
Tripping.
on paper, talented team. Well, we gotta slow down. But yes, glad to see that. You get the trash out early, Boston at 3 o'clock. Yeah, we're not trying to see that shit. Get them niggas out of the way early.
You know, fuck,
You know what I'm
fuck them
saying?
niggas.
But I'm excited, open. You know what I'm saying? This shit came quick. I ain't gonna lie. It really did, because it's gonna be here before we know it. A lot of good games, new faces and new places. It's gonna be interesting to see how the Giannis and the Miami move. You know what I'm saying? Brown in Philly, Jaylen Brown in Philly. Philly in general, I'm interested to see because they have so many new faces. Like outside of Brown and Jaylen Brown, they did add Anthony Simons. They added a lot of like bench depth too. So I want to see how they look. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying they cannot be a good team. Y'all jumping off the cliff like they gonna win the championship already. Damn, hold on, slow down. But we got a lot of good hoops. I'm interested. Boston, Jason Tatum first run with all his mans. What's it gonna look like? What is that gonna look like? Like it's a lot of the storyline. We got a lot of storylines. Hoops is
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for San Antonio, New York on opening night.
me too.
Kind of hoping for that ass whooping early, because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. That guy got y'all circled. He got y'all
Mm-hmm.
circled for sure. He was waiting on that. He was pissed when they put OKC on
Mm-hmm.
opening night. But other than that, it like We get Giannis on Miami, LaMelo with Minnesota. I think that's gonna be a good one. Um, of course, y'all in Philly. Curious to see how that Philly team looks. Like you said, I just think it's too early to be, like you said, jumping off the cliff. I'm not a believer in this Philly team. I'm really, really not. Um, Good on paper, like you said, but there's one basketball. There's one fucking basketball, and your best shooter is coming off the bench. His name is KCP. So OKC, San Antonio Fire, Boston, Detroit. Don't really give a fuck. This whole Lakers and Golden State thing, I wish they would get away with it.
Dead that
Like, get
shit,
on with it,
bro.
bro.
What the
They've
fuck?
been doing that. I'm so tired.
Yeah, bro.
It looked
Bron
like the
Smith,
schedule.
he not over there no more. You can kill that shit now, bro.
Bro. Yeah, move on to something else, bro. Like, tired of seeing that one. Uh, what else sticks out? Nothing else really sticks out
Mm,
to me. You know, maybe this Houston team will look different with Fred VanVleet.
mm.
Uh,
I ain't think about that.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's really not moving me besides y'all in Philly, um, and Miami and Minnesota. I don't know. And of course, it's on fucking Amazon Prime. So, I mean, NBA, I guess, still don't give a fuck about us,
Oh
right?
no.
We're the people putting money in the pockets and shit like that. We like, fuck
Oh
us, right?
no, man.
Uh, I'm trying to fight it, bro. I'm trying to fight it, bro. Not pay extra for the Prime, bro. But I
Bro.
missed so much
That's what I'm
basketball
saying,
last
bro.
year, bro.
I ain't gonna. What I will say, out of all the packages, Prime probably the best to me. Now I will. They change these shits every year, so I would wait until the season start to see how, because they do change these shit. But last year, Prime had the most games. There was no issues in terms of technical difficulties. You're gonna have, multiple options. They're gonna put 2 games on a night, and they own, like, if I'm not mistaken, Prime on like 3 nights a week. So, and then the NBC shit is free. So, you know what I'm saying? I would rock with Prime, bro. I personally would. If you gonna choose anything, go with Prime.
Prime or Peacock, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking A. But people be saying Peacock be tripping.
they do. And if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken, Peacock got the same game on Peacock be on NBC, because Peacock is part of even NBC, if I'm not mistaken. So,
oh,
yeah,
yeah, for sure. So yeah, fuck y'all for that, bro. Gonna spend more money just to watch the games. Fuck it. But I may do it, bro. Fuck. 'Cause like I said, I missed so much basketball last year,
mm-hmm.
and it really pissed me off. But we won't be doing the league pass. We're done with that
That
because
shit is
that
over
shit's over already.
with. Oh my
that,
god,
shit,
what a
that
waste
shit's
of
over.
fucking money. Are you, bro? The NBA League Pass might be one of the biggest scams in sports history. Bro, all my life I thought, because I wanted that shit as a kid. They had it when we was kids, bro. And the commercials would
Bro,
come up, and I'm like, damn, I can't wait till I get grown. I'm going to get that shit. I'm going to watch every game. You can't watch shit on there. Bro, you can't watch. Oh, this game's on ESPN. You can't watch this one. This one's in your local, area. You can't watch this one.
bro, that shit threw me for a loop. I got league pass, bro. Click on the game, thinking of, we just paid smooth sailing. And it's talking to me about the area I'm in, your local area,
Mm-hmm.
your local network.
Hell no.
I just paid for
I
the
said it was a
service.
League Pass.
And then you go through the fucking loophole of the shit, and then it's another charge.
Yes, bro.
Get the fuck out of
Come
here,
on,
bro.
bro.
Nah,
Bro, the
nah, I'm
exact same.
cool.
And that shit is that
Uh,
shit high. That's not
yes,
a cheap. That's not a cheap subscription. That shit is
yeah,
high. Hell
yeah,
no.
bro.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
bro. Fuck League Pass. Get rid of that shit. Fuck one of the biggest scams in sports. That's one of the biggest scams in fucking history, and just fucking capitalist economy history, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that shit is atrocious, atrocious. But honestly, they should be sued for false advertising. But 'cause you go on ESPN, you see that League Pass commercial 10 times a day.
You like shit. That shit I might gotta invest in that shit. No, don't do it. I'm telling you,
No,
don't do
no,
that.
do not. If you're hearing us, do not
Don't
do
do it.
that.
It's
Don't do
not
it.
worth it,
Don't
bro.
do it. Yeah, bro. And then you got Christmas Day, bro. Christmas Day, you got, of course, y'all, San Antonio, but I got a problem with that. But we'll get to that. Y'all, San Antonio, Miami, Boston, Philly, Lakers, OKC, Minnesota, and Denver, Golden State. How you feel about that?
Obviously, well, other than playoff basketball, Christmas basketball is my favorite day. You know what I'm saying? I will hopefully are we getting uniforms this year? They say I hope we get uniforms this year because they used to do the uniforms, the commercials. But in terms of the slate, I am confused why we didn't, because usually I thought the championship rematch is on opening night. That's what I thought, but we doing it on Christmas. That means be as mad as you want to be. Guess what? We'll be writing rare form. We're ready to perform. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, our game I'm interested in, but the Philly and Laker game, I am interested to see if Luka healthy. If Luka healthy and Brian healthy, I do want to see what that look like. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as this guy, bro, like to make it seem like everything water under the bridge, they chose that nigga over you. And I know as great as you can't be that great and not let that bother you. You are one of the greatest basketball players ever to me. You can't be that great and that don't bother you. For them to be like, you know what, Bron, and from the reports, whatever they offered you, he said that shit was disrespectful. He said it was disrespectful. So I would like a healthy. I'm hoping because I know Bron 40, he'll be 42, and then Luka he always in and out. So if they're healthy, that'll probably be the game I'm most interested in watching because I know as much as they trying to make it seem like it's water, it's something underlying there, and they both got, you know what I'm saying. I think that's gonna be a good ass game.
Yeah, bro. I definitely agree with the Philly and LA game, bro. I think that's gonna be fire because the narrative, the guy they chose versus the guy that left,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be. But I mean, I'm not mad at LA for choosing Luca. I mean,
Mm-mm.
he's young,
Yeah,
he's a superstar. I mean, he's a fossil, bro. Like, let's be for real. I mean, he's like, why would you invest long term and pay
that
that
ass.
money for a guy like, come on, bro. Like, what are you mad about? Uh, I'm mad about the fucking San Antonio New York Knicks game because why is that the 12 o'clock game?
12.
That's the 12 o'clock game.
Who? What's hold on? Who got a primetime game?
The primetime games is OKC Minnesota and Denver Golden State. Well, that ain't prime time. That's
That's late as
fucking
hell.
10:30
I
p.m.
was gonna say Denver, Golden State. Okay, see, man. So I'm not mad at that. I
I'd say
probably
I'd say prime time for Christmas Day is the 2:30, the 5 o'clock, the 8,
yeah.
and that's Miami, Boston, Philly, LA, then OKC, Minnesota. They couldn't put y'all at five
I'm about
o'clock.
to say Miami, Boston. That shit tired now, bro. Let that
They,
shit go.
they could have put Miami, Boston as the 12
That
o'clock
ass,
game.
bro. That shit kind of
Y'all's game
tired.
has meaning.
Hold
Y'all's game has
on.
meaning.
I didn't even know
Like, what do
that.
we?
We play at 12. I
Yeah,
gotta get up my ass up
y'all,
early as fuck. Damn.
y'all,
Damn.
yeah, y'all. That's wild, bro. Because like y'all's game actually has meaning.
Yeah. I know he
Like
looking for that. That got to be the first time we play. I doubt that we would play before that. Yeah, I know he looking for that. In that praying. And we played him on Christmas 2 years ago, bro. He gave what he got like 46. He went got like 46. Yeah, bro, in the garden. So God, he
yeah,
probably
bro.
gonna
That
be 50.
nigga. Yeah, bro. And I'm tired of the. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Denver Golden State on
Boss.
Christmas Day, bro.
All right.
Throw it the fuck
Thank you,
away.
bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna hold you. We love Steph. But unless y'all gonna go get that nigga some help, don't put that nigga on national television. All these. He can't get all these primetime games with that roster until Jimmy come back. And you know what I'm saying? What's my Moody is healthy? Don't please stop because that shit's nasty. And if he get
Let
hurt,
that nigga have,
then what?
bro. Let that nigga enjoy his Christmas,
Come
bro.
on, bro. Let him kick it with the peeps,
Fuck.
man. Y'all gotta play in Denver.
Fuck,
Y'all foul as hell.
bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not. Look, good games. I think they'll be good games, but I'm not. I'm not feeling the order, bro. Y'all's game should be at least 2:30, and I wouldn't put the Philly Laker game as more important than y'all's game. I feel like y'all should at least be Nah, y'all could be the 8 o'clock game, bro, because 5 o'clock on Christmas is when niggas is eating.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't gonna be watching like that. So y'all should be the 8 o'clock
Yeah,
game.
bro. But
That's the NBA Finals rematch.
NBA Finals rematch, your face of the league, your Finals MVP, and I know it's definitely there's some smoke between you know what I'm saying the teams, man. I'm sure you know they want they get back, and we ain't giving them
Yeah.
that shit, so we'll see.
Yeah, bro. But it'll be interesting to see for sure. Um, I got San Antonio winning, Miami winning, LA winning, Minnesota winning, and Denver.
Mm.
It's probably how I'm feeling about that preseason.
I think we beat the Spurs, but Wemby get 50. He getting 50 because he got bro. He
Wemby.
got that was like the easiest 46 I ever. So I'm like, God dang. Was that this year? That might have been this year we played them on Christmas. I don't know, but
I don't know, bro, but yeah, I'm definitely excited to see that rematch, bro. I wish it was on opening night, but you know, whatever. I'm not Adam Silver. I don't make the rules. But fun docket today. Now let's get into our rapid fire. Rapid fire questions. We got 2 questions today. Again, rapid fire. Ask a question, get your point off in a minute or less. I got my timer right here. First on the docket. Potential Ben Simmons return to the NBA. What we thinking?
mm,
Go.
I don't mind it as long as he. I think Ben Simmons can play a role in the NBA today. Yeah, he could definitely be. You know what I'm saying? It's the much they paying niggas to just run up down the floor and rebound. He can do that. He's a good passer. I don't think I was watching Night the other night. Joe Johnson said something important. I don't think he needs to be a point guard. He don't need the ball in his hands all the time because that's what caused all this shit for him to you know what I'm saying run to Philly. But as a 4-man or as a 5. And then defensively, we know what you know what I'm saying, what he can do defensively. So I think he could be a valuable piece to a team competing off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Maybe play like a Draymond Green kind of a role, something like that, somewhere in that line. But I'm not mad at him wanting to come back. He was the first overall pick. That wasn't that long ago, bro. So I know he still want, you know, he's talented. He still got some, you know what I'm saying, something left in the tank. Hopefully he can make the most of it, you know. Hopefully you make the most of it, bro, because you look bad. I ain't gonna lie, no one overall pick going out the way you did. It does not look good, but hopefully you can make the most of your career. I'm all for niggas, you know what I'm saying, coming back, getting second chance in the league, and making the most of them. So yeah,
Yeah, Ben Simmons, I just think his career got fucked up the way it did because they had him in the wrong spot the whole time.
yeah,
Bro, to me, if you put Ben Simmons as a 4, play him as a 4, as a small 5, he's still in the league right now.
yeah, bro.
He defends. He's an elite defender. He can defend the post. He rebounds like a motherfucker. And if he gets the ball, he's gonna make the right play.
Yes,
Bro, Ben, like that was my thing the whole time, bro. Like y'all got him at the wrong spot. And if y'all put Ben at the time during his time in Philly, if you just played him at the 4 with Joel down there, that's hell.
yes, bro.
That's hell. So I think they had it all wrong. I honestly would love to see the comeback because I kind of think he had a bad rap and he was very, very misunderstood. So I hope he comes back. Hope he lands a contract with a good team and he shows that, hey, he's not the bum that everybody thinks he is because he's not a bum. He's
Mm-mm.
not. He was just put in a wrong spot his whole career. So hope that happens. Hope that actually
If
happens.
you know if you play
So
2K, you know you gotta put Ben Simmons at the 4, man. You put Ben Simmons at the 4 on 2K, bro. You run, bro. You know I don't understand, bro. NBA GM, that's what y'all need to start doing. Play 2K. I was thinking the same thing.
we'll, what team would be a great fit for Benson? Cleveland.
Uh, Uh, personally, Oklahoma City, and I'm gonna say this why. This is why because if I'm not mistaken, you lost Dort. Um, they lost somebody else's offseason too. I can't even remember who they lost. They lost Lou Dort though, who your best perimeter defender. That
Was it Aaron
Aaron
Wiggins
Wiggins.
or
Aaron Wiggins, who
yeah.
I mean, he was a role player, but to me, if you want to beat that, because you're gonna have to see that motherfucker in San Antonio. So if you want to beat him, you got to be unconventional. I think trying to match him up with a big or size on size, I don't know if that specifically Chet because he's the same size as him, so he can't really bully him. If you got a Karl Anthony Towns or a bigger big who's a rebounder that's got a little more mass, maybe. But you need somebody unconventional who's quicker. You know what I'm saying? That can because he obviously Wemby can put the ball on the floor. If you put Rudy on him or if you put any other big on him, he's gonna dance. So if you got Ben on him, he can stand on him. He can stay on him on the perimeter and then down low. Can he stop him down low? No, but you can always shift your help. You can, you know what I'm saying, rotate. Y'all NBA coach, y'all can do that. So I think OKC, they need that nigga the most in terms of you want to get back to the final because you want to go through San Antonio. And as much as I love Shea, I don't know, bro. I don't know. After watching what I watched last year, I don't know. He looked like I don't know, bro. That the boys San Antonio like they want to go back to the finals, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I think uh I think Ben Simmons would fit like a hand in the glove with definitely like you said OKC, but I also think he'd fit with San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
I also think he'd fit with Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think he would fit with them because Draymond's bound to go out with some fucking bullshit.
Elbow niggas.
Rasheed
Yeah.
Wallace of this era, fucking can't just chill the fuck out. Like just chill, bro. As side note, as good as he is and as great of in addition to that championship culture that Draymond is, it's got to be so fucking annoying being
Frustrating.
his teammate because you need that nigga.
Yes.
You need
It's
that
gotta be
nigga. So
frustrating.
yeah, bro. So like when he gets in his shit, you have Ben Simmons. That's a good fallback
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And us, of course, because we lost Dean Wade. I think in terms of what Dean Wade brought and meant for us defensively, that's just a perfect plug and play. To be honest,
Yeah.
can't shoot like Dean Wade, but he's
He can defend.
definitely a point of attack defender
Yeah.
that we could have threw on fucking Jalen Brunson instead of fucking James Harden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see Ben Simmons in Cleveland if that worked out. But second question, rumblings of a return of Aaron Donald to the Los Angeles Rams. You see the training footage. How does this make you feel? What does this mean if he does come back? Go.
As I go, I'm gonna look at the schedule because I don't think we played them niggas, so thank God. But to me, the Rams. I picked the Rams to win the Super Bowl last year when the playoffs started. I thought offensively, you know what I'm saying, what they had offensively with Puka Nacua, with Devontae Adams, who led the league in touchdowns, with Matthew Stafford, who's finally getting his just due. To me, I think I thought they were going to Super Bowl. They fucked around and traded for Myles Garrett again in the offseason. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'm seeing footage of 99 out there. I'm like, who they got? Who wearing 99? I know that ain't. I know that ain't what I think it is. That's him, bro. If 99 comes back, if they stay healthy, because football health is obviously important. If that team stays healthy, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's nobody beating them defensively. Myles Garrett, and I don't know if you've been like you know who Myles Garrett is. He had 23 sacks last year. He had 23 sacks last year. You put Aaron Donald on the same defensive line as him. I think they're going to the Super Bowl. But we'll see. Long season. But definitely scared, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared of Dale.
Niggas be cheating, bro. If he does come back and it's just not him, because why else would you just be training at the Rams facility like that with the team and the drills and shit? Like, bro, you didn't just wake up on a Monday morning and be like, I'm going to go to practice today. No, you know,
No, hell
no,
no.
you didn't, bro. You about to be back on the Rams this year. You want to get a easy Super Bowl, so to speak, with Myles Garrett. Because you damn sure wasn't thinking about coming back last year after you retired or anything. Oh, it's Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett got you perked
Mm-hmm.
up, huh? Nah, fuck that. Cheating, bro. Cheating. Like, why, bro? Why?
Ooh, wee.
But as much as I'm like, it would be annoying to see because that would be pure dominance on the defensive line. I'm like eager to see it. Like, cause just to see them two together,
Yes,
that would be
bro.
fucking mayhem. Like,
Bro,
Nigga, because you can only double
You
one of
can
them
only. That's
niggas.
what I'm saying, bro. And they got another nigga on the line who's also. I can't remember his name. They
Yeah,
got somebody else on the line who's nice. So you can only double one. You probably gonna double Miles Garrett, which
yeah,
sounds crazy. So that means you're going
yeah.
some 1-on-1 with Aaron Donald. And then they got Trent McDuffie at corner. They got 2 all-pro corners. Hey, ain't gonna lie, bro. I think obviously I'm picking us, but if it ain't us, I'm picking the Rams again. I want Matthew, and I'm a Matthew
I,
Stafford guy. I fuck Matthew Stafford.
yeah. I was about to bring that up, bro, because at the beginning of your take, bro, you said I got them winning the Super Bowl. No, no.
Look, bro.
I have the Saints winning the Super Bowl every year until proven otherwise. I have the New Orleans Saints winning the Super Bowl until proven otherwise, nigga.
Uh, look, bro. I'm a realist. I'm looking at that defense. I know my team. We young. I don't know what's going on in North. We young. We ain't really got the the facilities to be dealing with Aaron Donald, Miles Garrett on the same D line.
Let me see if we play them.
Like, oh,
No.
wee. Let me look. Let me check the schedule, bro, because that could be. We
Let me
play.
see this shit, bro.
Of course, we play them fucking week 2 Monday night. That shit is
Oh,
late.
we played him. Oh, we played him preseason.
Oh, you straight there?
I'm okay with. I'm okay with.
No,
Oh no, hold on.
we played them week 2.
Yeah, we played in preseason, bro. I'm okay with that.
Man,
It's all right with me. Get it out the way,
we got
a little warm up.
prime time 8:15 on a Monday night. Fresh off the clock, I'll be watching my football team trying to block Aaron Donald and Miles Garrett on a Monday night, man. Damn.
Yeah, and then you gotta turn around October 18th, and you got us, nigga. Hell for you.
Go ahead, bro. Close the show. Close the show, bro.
Floating, flowing. Episode 42, man. Appreciate y'all for fucking with us. It was fun. Dope episode today. Keep fucking with the YouTube, our account on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. Keep fucking with our content and our clips, engaging with us, commenting. We really appreciate you guys sharing, reposting, all that good stuff. Fuck with Iceberg Lounge. Fuck with Iceberg Slim. Fuck with 85 Show. Fuck with Austin Chris 523. And if you ain't got no closing remarks, my brother, a hell of an episode.
Sure.
We're going to go ahead and close it out.
We out, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Yes, sir. Episode 42, Flowing and Flowing. We out.